What's up, guys? This is Kevin with G Mowers, and I want to do a quick review of this little Kubota 36. It's a SZ19 36. If you guys know, I usually use a 36-inch on my personal yard. My go-to mower is the Revolt Bad Boy 36-inch cut, and I've used the Skag V-Ride. I've used a few other mowers on my yard. And just thought I'd just grab. This was a trade-in from a local guy. He took $5,000 for it. I think we've got it listed for $59.99. But I just wanted to do a quick review of this thing. Just got done mowing my yard, and I've got a few. I had a bunch of weeds from just the growth, and I do have some stragglers. It's not bad. I went over some of it twice, especially that area right there. But yeah, I just wanted to give a quick review. This is a 10,000. I think it's busting $10,000. So I did want to do a quick review of it, just to let you know if this guy was a Kubota fanatic, and he had a bunch of Kubotas on the trailer. He ended up trading this one in. He said he doesn't use it that much. And so I just thought, well, I'm going to take this thing home and just see why this dude just didn't use it, And this is, to me, this is the most essential thing on your trailer. I went through my little gate with this thing just perfect, and that's really what it's designed for. It'll fit perfect through my gate. So 36-inch cut. It's got a Kawasaki FX engine. You got ZT 3100 hydro gear. So my first issue with this is the 3100s, and it being a $10,000 machine, right? So in this price range, you can grab a Skag V-Ride with Parker pump wheel motor separated for $9,000, maybe $9,400, just depending on what your dealer sells them for. So that's kind of what I'm gauging from. I'm also a Skag and Bad Boy dealer, so this may sound biased. But I'm trying to be as unbiased as I can. My perfect mower for my yard is a 36-inch Bad Boy Revolt. It's got 3100s. It's just real smooth driving it. The cut is amazing. It's got the slant nose deck instead of this bull nose. It's got Reaper tires on the back. So my problem with this is I have little dent marks all over my yard where the tires just spun. So I do like the more aggressive tires on the unit. The other thing that I don't like on this mower is the tanky feel that the transmissions have. Even though it only has a 3100, this thing is pretty touchy. I had two instances, one where I kind of got stuck in a bump and it lunged me forward, and I almost, if I wasn't watching what I was doing, I probably would have went through the side of the house over there. The other issue was I was back there by the trash cans. I was just spinning around, and I wasn't paying a whole lot of attention, and I almost just slung myself straight off this thing spinning around. So it's very touchy. It's very fast with 3100s. I drove this from the shop down the sidewalk, so it wasn't that bad driving it. The thing that's weird to me, to do anything, like before I can put this into transport or cut, I've got to have this down or it'll die. It's just a safety switch. I thought it was odd. It has a cut spot and a transport spot. To me, these two are almost the same speed, so I don't really see a need in that. That's not engaging the PTO. You pull this to engage the PTO. Other than the tires spinning out, the touchiness of it, the cut is not bad. I will be honest with you. That 36 Revolt, I have not found a stand-on mower that will outcut it. It is just a beautiful cut. I've never cut on the little 34-inch Revolt, but the 36 is absolutely amazing. Now, when we get to 48, 54, 60, that's a different story. I start leaning on the Skag and that Grasshopper. But overall, this is not a bad mower. If you came into my shop and you were looking at the Bad Boy Revolt SD for $58.99, or looking at this used with, I think this has, let's see, she has 240 hours. I would honestly buy this in a heartbeat. This is an army tank of a mower. Very heavy duty built. I hit my fence several times with the front forks and it didn't even notice it. This thing would have just drove through my metal fence if I did the controls. And that's another complaint just the touchiness of it, I could see where I could tear up some people's air conditioner units and my little lights and stuff. I had to be really slow going around them, or I'd have just knocked them off. Even going through my gate, you know, I held my gate open with one hand. I'm driving with the other. I had to be super careful because I didn't want to hit my fence and run it. The deck lift is not bad. I had to adjust it twice. It's super easy to do. Other than that, man, this is the Kubota SZ1936. I'm not a big fan of the tractor guys building mowers. I feel like if they would have had like Gravely build this and just painted it, you know, put their stickers on it, or even a Wright build this, I have a feeling it would be more refined feeling, you know, and that's kind of that tankiness. It drives more like you're driving a little mini skidder is what it feels like to me. We've got the little Skag Jackal in the house, and it feels similar to that Jackal, honestly, you know. But yeah, other than the price, the touchiness, this thing is probably a heavy. I mean, they're been the chains on this thing. It's a heavy duty mower, so I'm not bashing it. It's not bad. It does have a little suspension on the floorboard. The pad's not very comfortable. It's pretty hard. It has a giant console. I tried to tell how much gas I had in this thing, and I could not find where the gas gauge is. So I just put some gas in it and just used it doesn't look like there's even a gas gauge. So that's another complaint that I have. I figure for 10 grand, a gas gauge should be on it, even if it's rinky dink. It was easy to jump it off. The battery was low on it. It's been set for a little bit. But yeah, overall, I just wanted to give y'all a little quick review, and I'll kind of take y'all around my place. Just so you can see the few little issue spots that I had. This is probably just a typical yard like y'all have. I don't fertilize it or poison it or anything. I just let the grass grow. And I have not weeded or anything yet. Just getting it done before the storm hits. So you can kind of see this spot here usually looks just beautiful. And the stripes are laid down a little prettier. Of course, we don't have striping yard in Texas. You know, we have some pesky little weeds that still stayed up. But if you can see, it didn't do a bad job. You know, it had a really hard time with these little white flowers. And usually a little small deck like that will usually wipe this stuff out. But if you'll notice, this was kind of a low spot. It didn't suck any of that up. This is some, and again, the blades are good. I don't usually see stragglers like that on a 36-inch cut. But yeah, just wanted to give y'all a little. I don't get to cut on other brands very often. And if I'd have had a GoPro or something, I could have just videoed myself mowing this thing. And I had two little scary moments that y'all would have laughed at. One time I almost went through I did go through the rose bushes, but if I wasn't paying attention, I'd have just drove through the side of my house. I got stuck in a little hole. And if you'll notice, every time my tires turned at all, but yeah, this was a little indenture I almost got stuck in, almost drove through that. But you see where the tire spun out, even right here, I did a slight turn and it pulled up half my grass right there. So I don't have that problem with the bad boy. My other issue is the bad boy I use is a $7,500 machine, brand new. Kawasaki FX, same engine, same transmission, a little bit stouter deck, a little bit stouter frame, little bit stouter front forks. Front wheels are a little bit bigger. Back wheels and tires about the same, except the tires are upgraded. The pad's a little more comfortable, and the suspension's a little more comfortable, and it just drives a little bit better for $7,500. I did see a ton of these that look like this with this kind of hours for $7,500 used. The guy I bought it from said he gave $10,500 for it. I don't know if that was with tax or before tax, but yeah. Definitely do your due diligence and drive these things around before you just blindly purchase. Even if you have a trailer full of Kubotas and you love them, I feel like there might be some better options out there. Again, it's not bad. I feel like I would have felt like I threw away $2,500 if my neighbor had bought the bad boy. Honestly, I could use that $2,500 for something else, and then I would have been jealous of my neighbor every time I saw him mow. I feel like my yard would just look a hair better, and he'd have a little more fun doing it. The V-Rod Skag, y'all heard me talk about it, is way too touchy for me. This one is almost as touchy as that V-Rod. The V-Rod is touchy because it has a monster transmission in it, you know, just like a Bad Boy Rogue or a big old Grasshopper, you know, $18,000 lawnmower. It's got that same type of transmission, so that is why it's touchy. This is just touchy because it's just got their signature drive system, which is a touchy drive system. Very responsive. But yeah, if y'all got any questions, just comment. And if y'all think I am just sold out on Bad Boy and won't even consider something else, you can let me have it on there too. I don't care. But as far as a build, it's built tough. It is a 7-gauge deck, I believe. I don't like the roller wheels. If you notice, they're already janky. It looks like it only has one on the front, and it looks like it has 2 on the back, and they're all wallered out, you know. So I do like the wheel design of like a Hustler VX4 deck a lot better, where it's got, you know, double protection and just a heavier duty deck wheel. That's pretty much what the industry uses. They have to be replaced once a year most of the time for most of us. But yeah, other than that, man, she ain't bad. And hopefully this battery charged up, I won't have to spend $70 or $80 on the new battery. Let's just see what happens. All right. But yeah, you definitely a good mower overall. I feel like it's a little bit high for 10 grand. But yeah, y'all come see us, 623 North Main. Check out the rest of my videos. I do a lot of comparison videos and try to inform you on the industry, what direction it's going for every brand. And also, I'm going to try to do some giveaway videos, so y'all please subscribe. I'm going to start giving away some Kawasaki trimmers and maybe even a mower if we get a video that goes viral. I'm fixing to do those videos here pretty quick. I just need to get my mind right. And it's busy this week. But man, we appreciate y'all even watching this video. And y'all never seen me on a Kubota. I've used a few over the years. You know, I used to mow yards for a living. So we'll see y'all next time. Kevin Kelly out.